Now let's get to aviation news. And after the frightening incident that took place on board an Alaska Airlines flight in the US when a door flew off midair, India's civil aviation regulator, Directorate General, has asked the airlines to conduct a one-time inspection of all Boeing 737-8 aircraft in their fleet. In fact, this is to be completed by noon tomorrow. Well, for more on this accident, let's go across to Vedant. And accident, it's more like a horrifying incident. Vedant, I can't imagine, a door flying off the plane that you're sitting in. And this happened shortly after this flight had taken off. These videos shared by some of the passengers.
Absolutely, Gargi. It's shocking, these visuals that you see behind me. It happened on board the Alaska Airlines 1282. The door, as you rightly pointed out, blew open and then it got completely detached from the aircraft. Remember, the flight was going from Portland to Ontario in California, and this happened soon after departure. In fact, what we were being told is that the flight was at the maximum altitude of over 6,000 feet when this actually happened. So you can imagine the horror of the passengers on board the flight. But fortunately, it landed back safely in Portland. There were 171 passengers on board the flight and 6 crew members. All of them are safe. But what has been the fallout? Well, the U.S. National Transportation Safety Board, which essentially is a watchdog in the U.S., has ordered a probe. In fact, the Alaska Airlines has also said that it's going to order an investigation in this particular incident. As you can see, this video being shared by a passenger going viral online, absolutely shocking there. In fact, what we're also being told is that this particular Boeing 737-9, which is an extremely contentious aircraft globally, this was given to the Alaska Airlines just last year, in fact, in October 2023. But the fallout in India, let's look at that as well. The DGCA, or the Indian Aviation Regulator, has ordered checks, as you said, and in fact, Indian Airlines are being told to conduct inspections and exit door checks by tomorrow noon. So this checks, we spoke to a couple of aviation experts, and they said that these checks take about 1 to 2 hours. And Indian Airlines like SpiceJet, Air India Express will be impacted. Air India Express, in fact, recently bought 50 new Boeing 737-8 MAX aircraft. Now, one thing that's important to clarify here, something that the DGC has also clarified, is that we do not have 737-9. Now, there are different Boeing MAX models based on the kind of features they have, but we do not have the Boeing 737-9. We do have the 737-8 in our fleet. So these inspections will be conducted and they have to be completed by tomorrow noon. This also comes, Gargi, close in the heels of the loose bolt alert, where there were loose missing hardware that were found in a Boeing aircraft. That was a separate Boeing aircraft. A bolt with a missing nut was found, and one bolt with a nut not properly tightened was also found. So there are a couple of concerns there. And these inspections have to be conducted regularly. Boeing earlier had said that, safety is paramount for us, and these Boeing Maxes have to be inspected, in regular intervals every 2 weeks at least. But of course, some concern over loose hardware there. And Boeing is also looking at larger production quality control, given the recent incidents, particularly this one now.
All right. Thanks so much for that, Vedant. An absolutely alarming incident, and glad to know the DGCA moving fast and asking for these checks to be done immediately and to be completed by noon tomorrow. Thanks so much for that.